Yeah. So on the last class, we have seen how to copy the business process, how to edit the business process, and what are the different type of business process that are there in Workday. So today we will see what are the different type of activities that we can perform on business process. Okay, means what are the different type of tasks that we can do, what are the different type of steps that we can do on business process. Okay, so an event is a transaction that occurs within the application. For example, the business process, we can initiate the process. Okay, you can say someone can initiate the process, someone can terminate the process, or we can do action on some of the steps. Okay, the business process is the definition of the workflow that is to be conducted, the order of the workflow, who does it, and what steps they are to be to do in a relative to an event. For example, we are going to see an example of hiring. So when we are going to do the steps of hiring, we have to follow some steps in a sequence or some steps in a parallel, and we will follow all the steps and we will try to complete the process of hiring. So at like we will see the different type of activities that we are going to see, like action. Okay, these are the some of the steps that are there in business process, like action. So allows either to assign it to update or enrich the transaction or triggers a sub process. For example, here we are going to see, like, let's take the high for IS7A March sales. Okay, and here we will see the different type of steps that are there in business process. I think it's taking time to load. Let's wait for a few seconds. It will get. Yeah. Now, let me try to edit this business process, edit definition, go to the directed actions and click on edit definition. So I'm taking the fast rate of. Now, see, these are the steps that are there. Now, we can see what are the steps. For example, if you want someone has to initiate the process, okay, the step here. After that, we are going to go for approval. Okay, manager approval, or let's try to remove this step. So we will discuss on the proposed compensation higher. Okay, so proposed compensation higher in the sense, what is the compensation that we are going to provide for the person that we are going to hire. So let me add one more step. Okay, see, so here also same action I'm going to do. So action in the sense where they need to perform some action.
Okay.
Proposed compensation higher. So HR. Okay, let's take a due date of 1 week. Now due date is based on effective. So there are two duplicate steps here. Can you see here?
Yes.
Okay, let it be. Wantedly I am creating it. Okay, now, so after this, let's go for the approval. Let me make this step as a B. Okay, now see here, there are two steps that are getting repeated.
Yes.
Okay, now, so after action step, let's go for approval.
Approval.
Okay? The means they are going to approve the step. manager. Okay, now due date is based on effective date, so we'll try to give at least 1 week. So here we have seen, okay, the steps like initiation. You can, okay, you will see the steps in order. Automatically they will be placed in an order. Here one step is getting repeated.
Yes.
Okay, see here. So there is a step called initiation. Okay, who are going to initiate the process, and there are some action steps, proposed compensation hire, and there's something on proposed constant. After that, it is going for the manager for approval. Okay, so these are the steps are optional. Remember this. Okay,
Okay.
now, so let me do some more actions here to the existing business process or the process that we're going to create. So I told you that never edit on the existing business process. Try to remember this. Never try to go and act on the existing business process. Try to copy the existing business process and then work on the business process. Never do that. No. See this. After that, okay, after the proposed compensation hire, okay, now we will try to do some steps, okay, some service, okay, service in a sense, okay, where we are going to do some services, for example, creation of the workday account or some of the adding the information in the workday tenant, such type of services. Okay, so for example, when you are going to hire a person, so HR initiate the process. After initiation of the process, then it goes to means manager has to approve that there will be proposed compensation higher, and after that the manager should look after the proposed compensation higher. Then after these things, okay, then they go for like interview process. Okay, so there is some of the action steps we will do. Okay, like so here you will see. So we can create our own. Okay, so we will review. We will go for the interview process. Then we will try to create some. Okay, local payroll, maintain job history process, generate document. Yeah. We will go for some action steps like service steps. Okay, so we need to create the workday account. Okay, create workday account. Okay, so this is not the optional steps. Then who's going to do this? This will be done by the, okay, workday administrator or some of the administrators that are available in our organization. They will try to create this, okay, this task. They will work on this.
Yeah.
Now after creation of the task, means the workday account in the tenant, then they will try to hire the employee. Okay,
Yeah.
so here I'm going to go for the next step. Now action. So here you will see that when the process of onboarding is set up. Okay, now So this is also the action event that need to be done, where we are going to start the onboarding event. Okay. Now, so see, these are the different steps that we are going to perform. Now, after the onboarding event, okay, let's try to go for the final step to do. Means, for example, if someone has to perform some actions. For example, the employee, when an employee got hired into the organization, they follow some steps like they will go for
Yes.
the process of
Hiring, onboarding.
yeah, onboarding. They will go for the induction. Okay,
Yes.
yes, I go.
Yes. Yes.
So after that, induction means the HR will take. It's a mandatory step. Okay, HR need to take them for the lunch. Such type of nothing but to do steps. They have to follow the steps. Okay, there are some mandatory steps. Or for example, uh, for let me take an example. You are being hired for an organization. Okay, and after that, the HR will say that uh, they need to start go for the background process. Okay, so they cannot do the background process in the system, right? They need
Yes.
to give to the third parties or different parties. Okay,
Yes.
so nothing but whether they have to go for different type of actions, means they have to remember this action, they have to do it. Okay, nothing but, so they're nothing but to do actions. Okay, so who does this? HR. Okay, so immediate is based on. Okay, now see here, there is a, whenever we are creating any process, right,
Yes.
there should be a completion step. Remember this.
Okay.
See here,
Uh, let it be F.
the field order is required and must have value. See here, I have 100 limits some value. Okay, now to do. Okay, see here, every action there should be start and complete. Otherwise, it will not get completed.
Okay.
Okay, so here some of the steps that need to be completed. Otherwise, then we can say that the process is not completed. Okay, so every process should start and should get ended. So there are two errors. Let's try to resolve. Okay, some steps are out of order. Onboarding must occur after the completion step. Yeah. Okay, so see here. Let's try to resolve the errors. Okay, I'm also not a like a god without it. I'm not going to do without all errors. I'll show you what are the errors that can occur, because these are also important to resolve. So error resolution is also very important when you're working on all the business processes, not only this business process or any other task. So let me try to resolve. Some steps are out of order. Step E, onboarding, must occur after the step completion F. Okay, at the business process definition. Okay, let's see this. Step E should occur after step F. Okay, now, so let's try to edit this. Let me resolve this. This is an interview question also. That's the reason constantly we are going to make this error. Okay, this is an interview question. I hope you're clear with the business process, right? What we are going to do, what are the steps
Yes.
that
Yes.
we act. See here, I told you that what the error is. Step E is out of order. Okay.
Onboarding must occur.
Yeah. See, so there is some step called, right. Okay, there is approval step. Okay, now we don't see any other step as complete. I already told you either of the step should be completed. Any of the steps should be mentioned as completed. Okay, then only the business process get ends. Okay,
Okay.
now can you see the step here? See,
See. Approve.
on this magnifier, and I'm going to make this step as complete. How to make this step as complete? Business process. Okay, maintain step completion. Can you see here anything? Set as completion.
Status completion. Yes.
Okay, see here. Can you see here?
Yes.
So, can you see any error now?
No.
Okay, can you see any error now?
No. No. No errors.
Okay, no. So, I made one step as complete, right?
Yes.
Okay, right. I made one step as complete. Okay, which step it is? C.
See.
Why I made this? Because see, in the process of execution, okay, at least we need to reach the endpoint. So we need to check which step need to be marked as complete. Okay. So until unless the step marked as complete, it will keep on prompting you the error. Okay. Now let me show you one more error where you'll be facing some issues. See, I marked this step as complete, right? Can you see here? Okay.
Yes.
Which step it is? Step C. So now I'm going to make changes in the step E. Look here.
Onboarding.
Okay. Click here. Click on OK. It has to throw error. Let me check whether it throws error or not. Yes. See this. What is this error?
Step.
Steps are out of order. Approach step E. Okay.
Step.
Must occur before the completion step C.
Steps.
Remember this. This is very important. See, we cannot or the approval step should be on or before completion step. Remember this point. The approval step should be before the completion step. In such scenarios only, okay, the approval step should be before the completion steps. The approval step should be before completion step. Remember this point. This is very, very, very important. This may come in interview also. The approval step should be before the completion step. Okay, that is the reason it is prompting out the error. Okay, let me show you now. The approval step should be before the completion step. See here, what is our completion step? C, right?
Yes.
You can I mark here. Okay, so now I'm making the step as approval. So this approval step should be on or before the completion step. It should be before the completion step. That is the reason it's prompting you the error. Okay, remember this. Now let me do some more actions on this. No, I'm going to change it. Action. Now onboarding, right? Okay. Now let me close this. We can do some actions, but we cannot go for approval after completion steps. Okay, clear? Now, let me do some more actions on this existing business process. Go to actions, business process, edit definition. See here, there are two steps, right? Okay. What is the order of execution of these steps? What is the order of the execution of the steps?
First initiation.
No.
Okay.
There are two steps here. B.
Yeah, yeah. B two steps is there. Yes.
So what will be the order of the execution of the steps? B.
First action will be there.
Both are executed at the same time, right? Because they are the same steps.
Okay. Yes.
We have the duplicate steps. Now,
Okay.
I want to make a condition for the steps. Okay. So look here. If you want act on any steps, okay, click here on the Mac.
Okay.
Okay, on the magnifier, or you can go to the steps. So now you can make changes in the steps by clicking on this. Okay, brick icon, or they called related actions, business process. See, there are some steps. Okay,
Create
create
condition rule.
conditional rule. Okay, if you are going to create any conditional rule for the particular step. Okay, now maintain step conditions. Okay, if you want to execute the particular step, you want to make a certain condition for a particular step, or maintain step delay if you want to delay the step. Okay, now step label override if you want to override the label. Okay, let me show you the things. Maintain step conditions. What are the conditions? Okay, for example, rule, we want to create some rule to execute the condition. Okay, for example, if I want to execute this step, okay, the location should be Phoenix. Okay, I'm adding this step. See here, AB. So, for example, here can you see if condition is added for the same step? Okay, now means first after initiation step, okay, it goes to the step B. Okay, and it sees whether the location is unique or the location is in. So here first it goes to here because we are not going to filter out on any location. So if it is location is unique, then it will execute this step. So this is how we are going to make a condition on a particular step. Okay, clear on this?
Okay.
Now let me show you. Business process. Okay, let me do some step means action, some few of the steps. Now see this. Now let me do some more actions on the steps. Okay, so how to do that? Go to this magnifier, click on that. Directly you will be routing to the step, and you can do some actions on this. Go to actions, related actions, business process. Okay, maintain step label over. Click on OK. So let's go for that. Location equal to unit. Okay. Wait, it is routing back to the business process. We will see that. See here. Here, step label override, right? See, can you see here? So means we are overriding the name, okay, of the particular step. Now, let me show you some other actions on the particular steps. So how to do that? Go to
We'll go to on magnify.
yes, click on this. You'll be routed directly to the step.
Step.
So here you can click on this and we can act on the steps. Okay, now we have seen conditional rule, okay, or we have seen the maintain step label override, okay, maintain step delay. We will see what is maintain step delay. Okay, so we are going to delay the particular step. Okay, we are going to delay the particular step. For example, if you are going for any approvals, okay, and you are going to make or you are going to wait for few of the approvals. For example, you are waiting for the sign of a particular document. Only after the receiving the document, only then you will start working on other processes. So nothing but you want to delay the step until unless you receive the documents. So this is nothing but you are delaying the step. Yes or no? You are waiting for something and you
Something.
are
Yes.
delaying the step. So nothing but depends upon the requirement. We have to delay particular step. Nothing but maintain step delay. Okay, so here we have seen the options: prior step completion date, process initiation date, the field depends upon the field. So we have to do some actions here. Okay, now on particular field we will see. I think it's slow today. Okay, so I think these are some steps. Okay, don't go for all these fields. Okay, unnecessary fields will come. So prior step completion date. Okay, we will wait for the prior step completion date. Okay, and click on OK. Let's see this. Okay, now see here, this process, okay, we are maintaining or we are waiting for the process to be completed, means prior step to be completed, then only it will act on it. Means we can go to the next steps. Okay, we have to look for such actions. Means, for example, that once the approval get completed or once you receive the document, then only you can start the process of hiring. Okay, you can mention the things like you can mention in the comments why you are waiting for the particular, why you are going to delay the particular steps. Now, see here, there are some more actions if you want to act on that. Click on this particular step, and again there are a lot of activities we can do. But guys, try to read out why we are using this. Okay, because we are seeing in the practical way why we are going to use them. Okay, so but in interview you have to explain them. They will ask you what is the step delay conditions. Okay, what is conditional rule. Okay, they will ask you different type of questions. So I will send you the document where you can read out all the things on that document. Okay, I may not able to explain each and every point, but try to read out. They're very simple and easy to understand. Okay, now there is something we can see here. Business process, everything involved there depends upon the business process only, because we will see what are the different type of actions that each and every person goes on. Okay, now uh, see here there are some notifications. Okay,
Pawan,
yeah,
sorry to disturb you. Can you, I don't know, is this my problem or can you increase the screen? Because I can see only, on my half of my screen. Like,
Harshit, are you facing the same issue?
No,
yeah. Okay, so it is
I'm
from
able
me.
to view. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, means I'm able to view also, but it's a small right now for me. So let me check if it is from my side now.
I think it's from your end, Shilpa.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry to disturb.
No, nothing, nothing. Check it once. Okay. Now, see here, there are some notifications. Okay, notifications are something like where if you want to notify the actions. So if you want to send any notifications, okay, you can edit them. Click on manage system notifications. Okay, or if you want to create any custom notifications, you can customize the notifications. Okay, maintain custom notifications. So maintain system notifications are, these are the steps that are provided, or custom notification where we can customize the notifications. Okay, so in order to customize them, click on this maintain custom notifications. Okay, for the particular business process, okay, for a particular step we can customize the notification by using maintain custom notifications. Now, so if you want to send, if you want to select all, you can select all the things. There are a lot of steps. Okay, it will be very difficult to process, right? So if you want to select each and every step, okay, you can go with each and every step. Okay, and here we can see the notification. You can click on this and we can see what is the notification. Okay, I don't want to describe that. And notification template and business process condition. Okay, who are going to receive this notification, and email option, reply to whom. So this is the setup, you can make changes. Okay, and we can preview it how it looks. Okay, okay, so I think it's not displaying properly. Let me check here. Yeah, so we can see the different type of custom notifications that are there, and here we can see, guys, this is the system notification. If you want to edit this, click on this, or you can directly type here. Okay, I think it will be there. There's an option of editing the notifications. Okay, so we can do that directly also. From here also we can directly do it. Okay, or for a particular step you can click on this and you can edit these notifications. Now, so this is the different type of steps that we can perform on the business process. Also, we can see the diagram now. What are the steps that are there in the business process? See here, guys. See, previously we have seen only few steps. Now you can see the initiation, who can process the initiation, and who are all the what are the tasks that are done by the HR administrator. We can see the conditions, right? Okay. Now at the same time, the approval step. Guys, I'm making it small only so that we can use all the steps at one place. Okay. So HR administrator. After that, HR executive. So we can see what are the different type of steps that are there in this business process. Okay. So, but we cannot export it as Excel means any PDF, but we can see all the steps at one place. So these are the different type of action steps that we can see in the business process. Okay. Now, I told you that the approval step should be on or before completion steps. That's very
Completion.
important. And now one more point. The approvals, the completion step, okay, should be as a should not be as an option. I think so. Let me check that point. Yeah. Make sure that the completion step should not be as option, guys. Okay. It should be also like a man. I mean, sometimes it may create problem. Make sure that the completion step should be like a. It's not an optional, but here it is accepting. But most of the scenarios, sometimes you may face problem. But try to look into that also. Okay. Now, so we have seen the different steps. What are the different things that we can do in the business process? So what type of questions that may come when you're going for the business process? See, in the business process, okay, what is an action? What is an approval? What is an approval chain? What is to do? Okay, what are notification? What are condition steps? So we have seen this, but I didn't explain you the theory. Okay, so I will provide you the document. Try to read out and you should be able to explain them. They will ask you what is approval, what is the approval chain. Okay, remember this. What is conditional steps? Okay, how do you step up the conditions? And they will ask you what is approval chain. Okay, so they will ask you this type of scenarios. What will happen if the completion step is after approval step or before the completion step? Can we have any actions, or can we do any actions after the approval step? Yes, we can do, but the means in workday it is designed in such a way that we cannot do any actions after the completion step. So we have to explain them. Okay, not in a single word. We have to explain them the scenario wise. We have to show them the screen in the interviews. So that is why theory is also very important to read out. Remember this, guys. In workday. Now what I will do, I will send you a document. Try to read out the document. Okay. Now see, here is a small quiz. Let us play with the quiz. Okay, true or false? Business process definitions can be edited using a prior effective date. We can edit the conditions, right, before the effective date. Yes or no? So true.
Yes.
Now, so what is the sub process? What is sub process, guys? For example, if you want to make any actions, okay, so we will wait for the sub process to be completed, then we will act on the main process, right?
Correct. As an approval and all.
Yes, yes. Now, when a business process is updated, what is the impact to in progress processes. For example, there are steps like A, B, C, D, E, and there are some steps like D or E or in process. They are not yet completed. Okay, so if there are any changes done in the business process, and some steps are in the process, right? So these steps that can see the changes. Okay, depends upon the effective date. Okay, they can see the changes. Remember this. Now,
Can you please repeat? Like, can you
for
please explain
example,
this one?
if you're working on some process, okay, there are some steps they're like in process and they're not completed yet. Okay, they're not completed. Some steps are in process. What happened is that there are some changes made into the steps. So, as these steps are in process, okay, as this process, these steps are in process, they can see the changes, right?
Correct. Yeah.
That is what the step is. Now, true or false? The completion step signifies there are no additional steps in the business process. Remember this. See this. The completion step signifies there are no additional steps in the business process. True or false?
True.
Really? Okay. Let me show you the same step here.
Mhm.
Can you see the step C here?
Yes.
Yes.
So I marked this step as complete. Can you see here?
Oh, so each individual steps that's what it means.
See, after the completion steps also, we can have some steps to do some things, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
The completion
I
step,
thought the complete business process, the entire business process.
then the business process completes also, we have some actions, right, to do some processes. Like we need to go for some document or we need to go for some other background verification. There are some tasks, right? It doesn't mean that, okay, it doesn't mean that once the step get completed, there are, even though the step is marked as completed, that everything gets ended. There are some other steps, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
this is what the question is. Even though the completion step signifies there are no means the completion step signifies there are no additional steps in the business process. There are additional steps. Okay, clear on this point? Clear, guys?
Yeah, kind of
Yes.
clear. I just have one question. Like, if we will complete all the business process steps, for example, if E is the last step of business process,
Okay.
if we will get all approval and even whatever the required thing for last process, that is also done. What happens then? Is this statement is correct?
See, it can be correct. Like it's a bit contradictory statement there because see, there are some steps that we cannot do directly in the system. For example, background verification. Okay,
Correct.
so we cannot do such type of activities right in the system.
Okay.
Okay, so it's
So
like a contradictory statement.
correct. So until and unless we will get that background check, or
That,
some documents might be needed, kind
yes,
of that.
it's a contradictory statement because some may accept this, some may not say no, it's completed.
Yeah, that's the reason I got confused, because
Yes.
if nothing is pending, for example, if we want a
There
reference,
can be there can be steps after the completion step. Okay, but there will be
okay,
no approval step.
uh-huh,
There should not be any approval step after the completion step.
after a confidential instance, correct.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now, see what I will
Thanks.
do. I will share the recording as well as I will share the assignment with you and the like chapter book. So try to read out the book first. Try to listen to the two of the recordings. Try to read out the chapter books. Then only start working on the assignment. Remember this, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
then you'll be very clear on this. Try to note it down. Okay. Try to note it down all the steps.
Okay.
Yeah.